previously on my live stream. But that video meant so much to me, especially that I got a chance to work on it with my son, because even this track that you're hearing, and as I'm talking about it, let me go grab a link for the video. March 12th. It was Malik's birthday, and while Michael was on the live stream talking fondly about working on projects with his son, little did he know things were about to come crashing down. Just say, Michael, send me the link to the video, and I'll drop that video with you. So I was just going to say it is going to fall again. Okay, so it is falling down, and it's falling down because the double-sided tape that I used to stick it on the wall, it's being worn out because I've been taking them off, putting them back on, because the next improvement is ready. What's that? All right, let's see. All right, so these came nicely packed. They came tightly packed. So it's 48 of them, 24 in the red pack and 24 in the black pack. Wait, is this black or gray? It's alright, we'll find out. So they come vacuum sealed, pretty nicely sealed and compact. And yes, believe it or not, there's 24 in there. As I inspect the package, I'm noting here on this black or gray one that there seems to be some damage on the outside of the package. And as I'm looking, they kind of seem distorted, can I say, especially these at the end. But we'll see some more when we open them. All right, please note, compression transportation have to wait for a period of time to return to normal size. It says we should wait 24 to 48 hours for the foam to restore to normal size. Dear buyer, if the shape recovery is not very good, can quick recovery in the water. Soak in water for 1 minute. Wring out water, 3 to 4 hours, fast recovery. Let's see if we can wait some time. Or maybe we just do the fast recovery with the water. But let's get them opened and see what comes inside. All right, let's go. The instruction says we should cut along this line. So, perhaps cut right there. And perhaps cut right there. Now remember, as I get these open, they are vacuum sealed, compressed, so once I allow air to enter, we should see the full 24. Let's see how tightly these come packaged. Yes, and just like that, 24 red ones. Oh, that smell. And 24 black or gray ones. Okay. Still not sure. Looks kind of black. That smell though. They're funky. Now, if you notice how these come packaged, the teeth are interlocked, so that allows them to take up less space, and then the air is sucked out of the package, allowing them to be shipped quite compact. Now, before I go, there was one that I noticed that didn't look quite straight like the others, and it was the same one that I was concerned about. It was at the end, and the sides were kind of tucked under, I guess because of how tightly everything was packed, because of how everything was compressed. So hopefully, they say, wait 24 to 48 hours, and everything should return to its normal shape. Let's at least leave them overnight and let's see how they look in the morning. All right, so we're back in the morning, and the first one I'm checking on is this one that seemed a little bit twisted last night. It is still not perfectly straight. Let me show you what the others look like. So the others by now have gotten pretty straight, and measuring them, I get 12 inches by 12 inches. But this one that's a little bit twisted, I think I got like 10.5 inches. So I think to the water we'll go. Let's try this one in the water and let's see if that will help. All right, so this water thing seems to actually work, because right now it seems to be much straighter than how it looked before. All right, so I tried the water method. That seemed to work. Dried, measuring 12 inches, but there was one thing. It didn't have the smell anymore. You know what? I'm going to put the others in water too. All right, so the first one worked. That was just plain water though. So this time I decided to drop a couple beads of this fabric softener, nice smelling thing for the laundry. And let's see how they turn out. Hopefully this will remove that funky smell. And just like that, ready on the line, just waiting to be put up. All right, so with all of them dried, it's time for me to get them up in the studio. It sounds so funny to call this bedroom my studio, but hey, I guess it is. Let's continue with what I learned while getting these put up. It's best to sort of test fit them on the ground before even getting them on the wall. So this was the first design I was trying. Maybe that looks good. That one had all the lines going in the same direction. Let me try the same pattern, but let me just switch up where the lines are going. Okay, maybe this one is a little bit better. And let me try this last one, this last idea. And if anything, post my two favorite to social media and ask my friends to vote. All right, of course, everyone is saying that second one, however, it's a little bit more difficult to get put up, and not all the corners will be even. So maybe I'll have to do a little bit of a cut just to make it work. Let's go. Now, about 5 or 6 years ago, I bought some command strips. I have those command strips to this very day, and they still work. I'm going to be using them to get these foam inserts put up on the wall. But to back it up, since I don't have enough, I bought some extra command strips, and we'll be using these to get the foam up. There are some other ways that you can put up foam on the wall. There is like a spray glue, but that leaves some residue on the wall if you ever need to take the foam off. It works, but I live in a rented apartment and I don't want to damage the walls. There is also some little T-tacks, like nails, that you would put in through the foam into the wall, but where I live, this is concrete walls, so that option isn't going to work either. So the command strips seemed to be the best option for me. Because the first time I used command strips, they applied easily, they held a lot of weight, and they were also able to be removed without leaving any residue. Now, if you watch my last video, you will see what I had up on the wall before as my background, and to hold those up, I used some double-sided tape that I found at a hardware. That double-sided tape, however, left some residue on the wall, and I need an option that won't leave that residue anymore, so command strip it is. Alright, so after test fitting, also cutting, this is the design I'm going with. I'm gonna put the command strips first on the back of the foam inserts and then just fill them out on the wall since we already have the pattern down. And right here, did one measurement, pencil mark on the wall, but it's one measurement, and here's how I figure it. You want everything to be leveled. If I start in the corner, then everything else should fall in line and just should be leveled. All right, so let's see. So this is how this works. Just line that up with right here, and it should more or less get it to where I want everything else to fall in place. And that's the first one. I'll just build out from there. Alright, so that's what we're working with right now. I didn't put up all the tiles, but I just put up enough of the foam tiles to get the kind of coverage that I needed for this shot. As I continue to improve where I work, links to this exact pack of 48 that I bought will be in the description down below. And if you have ever bought this or maybe tried something that I showed you for your YouTube background in my last video, shoot me a picture on Twitter at Mical Forsythe and let me know about it. But hey, visuals is one thing, but one of the most important things that I do from this location when I'm working from home, that is going live to radio from this very location. So my audio has to be on point, and that's particularly one of the functions that these provide that I think I'll enjoy the most. So thank you for watching, and thank you for being with me on this journey, the journey to improvement. I promised you that improvement, and the improvement continues. The online content creation improvement continues. So feel free to share this video with someone who has been trying to find a solution for maybe how their recording space sounds and looks, or someone who you think will benefit from this channel. It's Mical signing out for now until we meet again.